gentlemen, what's going on? What's going on? Let's wait till we get a few more people in here. Let's see what happens. We need to get a few more people in here. What's going on? What's going on? People on Instagram, what's good? I haven't seen, this is the first time I'm going live on Instagram. Haven't been live on Instagram yet. We're currently live on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch all at the same time. Let's see how this works. I don't know how it's going to go. But what's going on, people on Twitch? What's good? What's good? We got a few people over there. People on TikTok, what's going on? We're going to be doing a follower league again today. We're going to be doing another follower draft. We did one yesterday. We weren't live on Instagram yesterday for the follower draft, but today we are also live over there. So we'll see what happens. I got bad news. Let me wait till a few more people get in here to tell you about my bad news. But we're going to be doing a follower draft again today. So that is the plan. We're going to be getting into another one of those over on Underdog Fantasy. So if you want to head on over there to the Underdog app, go use code TCO, use it. You're going to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, and you're going to get, what else are you going to get when you do that? You're going to get a free pick. You're going to get a free pick as well. So go check that out. Go use Underdog Fantasy. Go use code TCO, and yeah, do that. And then we're going to be starting here shortly, but we got some problems. It's bad. I got bad news. I got bad news. I'm sorry. But yesterday, our problem was that we couldn't do private drafts. We couldn't do private drafts on Underdog. And I hit up my Underdog rep, and he said at the moment they are having some trouble over on their side, and that they're not going to be offering private drafts at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay that they're not offering private drafts at the moment. He said their private drafts are going to be back. We just don't know when. So eventually we're going to get some private drafts here. But today we're going to do the same exact thing we did yesterday. And what we did yesterday is that we all got into an Underdog draft together, not because I invited you, but because we were all just in the same draft. So we're going to do a very similar thing again today. And if you're watching over on Instagram or TikTok and you want to get into the league, the easiest way for you to do that is to probably head on over to Twitch. Head on over to Twitch so that you're able to see what I'm doing on my screen, and then get your Underdog app ready. If you want to get into a league with me, get your Underdog app ready. If you don't get your Underdog app ready, you're not going to be ready to get into this draft with me. We're going to be doing it here shortly. In a few minutes, we're going to get into it. I'm not going to start until we get... we wait a little bit longer. I want to give a little people some time, time to get the Underdog app downloaded. Make sure you use code TCO. Get on over to Twitch if you need to. Over there I'm going to be showing the draft. So if you don't get into the draft, you're always going to be able to watch it over there. I obviously can't show it on Instagram and TikTok because, I don't got it. Can't put it on the screen on my phone. But I'm going to be showing you guys what we're doing. And we're going to be joining. I have to find a draft that doesn't have any people in it. So that's the goal at the moment. I'm going to try and find one that has no people in it. And, we're going to get as many of you guys as you can. And if you were in one of yesterday's drafts on Underdog, leave some room. Don't join today. Come on, give some people an opportunity to join. If you were in yesterday's draft, don't join again today. Don't do it. Stick around for the journey if you want to, but you don't need to be doing it again, You did it once, you got in one, getting in two, you're taking away an opportunity from somebody else. So, we're going to get into this right now. Okay. Who wants to draft? Is there anybody? Do we got people ready? Are people ready to get into a draft on Underdog? Are people ready? Because if you're ready, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Let me know if y'all are ready. We got a me, we got a yes, we got a can I get a follow back, a pay Terry. Running 480p and camera quality is so good at work. Trying to get into the league. Yes. Okay, we got a bunch of people who are ready to get into this league. Let me show you how we're going to do it. So, over on Twitch, I'm showing my screen now, as you can see, and we're over here on Underdog. We're under the drafts, and we're looking for, we got to get into one of these drafts here that has the least amount of people. So what I'm seeing right now is this 12 person for $3. It currently only has one person in it. I'm going to join that. Okay, so if you want to get into a draft with me, here's what you need to do. You need to go under Underdog Fantasy and join the 12-person $3 draft. I am sitting in there. There are currently 3 of us in here. We need another 9 people to fill this draft. Oh, just kidding. We need 8 more people to fill this draft. I am sitting, if you want to get into a league with me, we are in the 12-person $3 draft. We got 7 more spots. 7 more spots. We are sitting in the 12-person $3 draft. I'm going to keep repeating it until we get everybody in here so that you have an opportunity to get in, okay? We are in the 12-person $3 draft over on Underdog. If you want to get into it, go download the Underdog app. Use code TCO. You're going to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. We got 5 more spots. 4 more spots. They're running away fast. I'm sorry, people. I don't make the rules. But here's what's happening. 12-person, $3 draft. 4 more spots. We are in the 12-person, $3 draft on Underdog. Go over there if you want to get in. We got 4 more spots. That's how you get into a league with me. That's all I got. Soon we won't have to do this. 2 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more spots. Soon we won't have to do this. Soon we'll be able to do a real private draft where everybody in it is going to be a follower. We don't have to do any of this crazy nonsense. And bang, it is full, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry. The draft is full. The draft is full. If you didn't get in, don't worry. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't get in, it's okay. It's okay because we're going to be drafting again tomorrow, and then Thursday, we're doing draft after draft after draft after draft after draft, all during the Hall of Fame game. We're going to be doing so many different drafts during that night. We're going to probably do, I don't know how many drafts can we get done in 4. We're probably going to be streaming for 4 or 5 hours straight. You know, if there's enough people, we're going to stream as long as we can. Going to try to get everybody into a league on Thursday night. That's the goal during the Hall of Fame game. So we're going to be streaming that night. All on Underdog. Yes, we're going to be doing all of these drafts on Underdog because I just like doing best ball. I enjoy best ball. That's what I like doing. And, yeah. So if you didn't get into today's league, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. You can get into the league tomorrow. You can get into the league tomorrow, or you can get into the league on Thursday. So, yeah. Don't worry. But we're going to be drafting here shortly. The clock is starting. I got pick... What do I have? Pick 9? Pick 9. We're picking from pick 9. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I got to get that off the wall. How am I supposed to get this off the wall? I got to use my fingers. I got to use my fingers. I got to get this shit off the wall. Oh, that shit don't want to come off. Oh, crud. Oh, shit. I need something to wipe this off. I'm going to use my finger. Fuck it. What's the word? Fuck it. Look at that. We're going to get it off. We're going to get it off. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Get that all off. We are drafting from the 109. I'm going to be up in 5 picks. Ah, shit. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I got to get this off the wall. Get off the wall. Okay. That's my fingers are fucking dirty. That shit was, I wish I probably should have got a freaking napkin. Oh, well. Okay. Draft is about to start. Oh, draft is started. Holy shit. I'm drafting from the 109, ladies and gentlemen. The 109. We're going to put that right here. The 109. We're drafting from the 109. That's where we're drafting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be up here. If you have the 109, let me know who you would usually take at that pick. Because I don't know. I don't know who I'm taking here. I got no freaking clue. I got no idea who I'm taking at this pick. We're going to see what's available. I'm going to be up in a second. Jameer Gibbs goes in front of me. Malik Neighbors goes in front of me. One more person in front of me. I'm on the clock. I got Puka Nacua, Nico Collins, Amon Ra, Ashton Genty, BTJ, Devon A-Chain, Derrick Henry. Somebody help me. We got 20 seconds. Start giving me some names. I don't know who to pick. Don't know who to pick. Yesterday we took Devon A-Chain, so we're not going to do that again. I like Ashton Genty. You know, we have no Ashton Genty shares. I think that might be... You know what? Someone just said BTJ. I love that. Great idea. You know, I've been preaching BTJ all year long. We're taking Brian Thomas Jr. with the 109. Thank you for the doggy. I don't know what that is, but cool. With our first overall pick, round 1. Oh, shit. Wait, I don't want that right there. Wait, I want that where everybody can see it. So let's put it right here. Okay. Round 1, we're taking BTJ. Okay, there we go. Round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9, round 10, round 11, round 12, round 13. God, I forgot to count. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, am I back up on the clock yet? No. Okay, we got time. We're good. Okay. With our first overall pick, we took Brian Thomas Jr. That's our first guy. That's the first guy we grabbed. I'd like to get a running back with my next pick, but I might have slim pickings, so I don't know. Devon Achane goes ahead of me. Puka Nacua goes ahead of me. I'm not loving any of the running backs I'm seeing here. Nico Collins or Brock Bowers, ladies and gentlemen. Give me the answer. Nico Collins or Brock Bowers? We got 17 seconds. Type fast, baby. Type fast. Type fast. Nico Collins or Brock Bowers? Nico? I saw one Nico. Nico? Oh my God, I'm seeing a lot of Nicos. Okay, we're going Nico. Give me Nico Collins. We're starting off with 2 wide receivers. Oh my God, now I'm getting a lot of Bowers. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. What the hell? What the hell? Dang it. Okay, I probably should have taken Brock Bowers there. Oh, well, okay. Weird start. Double wide receivers. I don't know if I've ever started with double wide receivers. Let me pull the Twitch chat back up on my screen. Oh my God, somebody subbed. I didn't even see that somebody subbed. Gazeri10, thank you for the sub. Oh my God, I totally missed that. Thank you so much for the sub. Totally missed that. I didn't have the chat pulled up for Twitch. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for the sub. But yeah, Nico Collins in round 2. Okay. We got Collins and BTJ. That's who we got so far. We're gonna need some running back help. We're starting off strong with 2 really good receivers, but we need some running backs. We definitely need some running backs, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna have some problems here if we don't get some running backs. We're back up on the clock in 14 picks. In 14 picks, what are we gonna be looking at? Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Marion Hampton, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Chuba Hubbard, Alvin Kamara. Are any of these names sticking out to anybody? Anybody got somebody they like there? And if you got somebody you like there, tell me who. I love Alvin Kamara. I got some rankings I got to give out to you guys. I put together some. I did the projections for almost 94 different 95 different receivers. I think it was 45 different running backs, 95 different receivers, all 32 quarterbacks. I think I did like 20 tight ends. I projected all of their stat lines. I wrote like a paragraph for every single one of them. I got to get that out to you guys. I got a freaking whole draft guide for you that I don't have out yet. I got to find a way how we can get that to you. Got to find the best way to get that out to you. So we'll get that out eventually. So you guys can, if you want. I mean, I'm no genius, obviously. I don't know. I was wrong about Bo Nix. I might be wrong about Jackson Dart. I'm wrong about a lot of shit, So who knows? Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'll be right about my fantasy rankings. But if you do want my fantasy rankings, we'll get those out for you shortly. How do we get in? Today's follower league is full. If you want to watch on with me, you can see the draft over on Twitch. Over there, I'm showing my screen so you can actually see the draft. Obviously, you can't see it on Instagram or TikTok. But we're going to also be streaming again on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And then we're going to be doing a crazy stream on Thursday. Thursday is going to be a super duper long stream. We're going to be streaming a lot on Thursday. And it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a very long night. We're going to be watching the Hall of Fame game. It should be a fun one. But we're going to do as many drafts as we can on Thursday. We're going to probably start at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. 6:30, 7 o'clock, we're going to start on Thursday. And then we're going to 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll probably be streaming till like 12. Maybe later, 12 or later. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night, ladies and gentlemen, but should be a fun one. If you want, head on over to Twitch. If you want to see the draft that we're going through right now, the Twitch is at TCO Fantasy Show. It's the same thing as TikTok, same thing as Instagram. I'm TCO Fantasy Show everywhere. You know it. #1 source for NFL news. Always doing it all by myself. How do you pick people? You draft them. You draft them. You draft them. You hit the button and it says draft, and that's how you do it. Yeah, pretty easy. I'm coming back up here on my next pick very shortly. I wish we took running backs early. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really don't like taking receivers early this year. I love Brian Thomas Jr., don't get me wrong, just because I think Brian Thomas Jr. has the upside to be the wide receiver 1. But I don't love taking any receivers that early. I would rather take a running back. I'd rather grab an Ashton Genty. I'd rather grab a Devon Achane, CMC, Derrick Henry. I'm on the clock, though. We need a running back, ladies and gentlemen. Kyron Williams, Marion Hampton, or James Cook? Tell me. Cook, Williams, Hampton. Cook, Williams, Hampton. We got 20 seconds. Drop it in the chat. Cook, Williams, or Hampton? Cook, Williams, or Hampton? I got a Hampton there. I got a Cook there. Williams, Cook. Williams, Hampton, Kyron. Oh my God. Let's go Kyron. Let's just go Kyron because I don't think I have any exposure to Kyron yet. That's the only reason. Let's take Kyron Williams. I don't know where he finished last year as a running back, but I know he definitely finished high. He had a great season last year. And I think yesterday we took Amari and Hampton and James Cook. So switch it up a little bit, Switch it up a little bit. Let's get Kyron Williams. Now, hopefully, I can get another running back to come back to me, but if I can't, I see another running back that I want. I see a few running backs that I want. I see a couple guys that I really like. We also can go quarterback here if we felt really crazy. We also can go running back or quarterback here if we were feeling a little wild. Jaden Daniels still on the board, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. We could wait a little while on that. I don't mind doing that either, but what's here at tight end? Nothing crazy. I don't think there's a crazy value at tight end. We already have 2 receivers. I also don't think there's a value at receiver. The values at running back right now, I see the guys I want. I see the guy I want. The guy who I think is going to get traded midseason this year. I think he's going to get traded midseason, and I do not think he will be on this team after the trade deadline, but I'm going to be drafting him come up here. Yep, he did not get picked. I'm going to be taking Alvin Kamara right here in the 4th round. This Saints offense sucks. Tyler Shuck is ass. Spencer Rattler is pretty much ass. Jake Hayner is pretty much not much better. Actually, he's no better. They're all pretty terrible. All their quarterbacks kind of suck. And when your quarterbacks suck, you're going to have to run the ball. Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave and Juwan Johnson are really the only good players on this team. And, in my projections, I had Alvin Kamara as a top 10 running back. I got Alvin Kamara as a top 10 running back in my projections. So I really like everything that he does, and I think he's being slept on this year because of name fatigue. But we take Kyron Williams in the 3rd round. Kyron Williams in the 3rd, Alvin in the 4th. Boop. Alvin in the 4th. Bang. So far, we got Brian Thomas Jr., Nico Collins, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara. Very different team than what we had yesterday. I believe yesterday we started out with Devon Achane. I don't remember who else I took yesterday. I have no idea. If anybody was here from yesterday, I don't remember who our 2nd-round pick was. Somebody just said something about Marvin Harrison Jr. I wish I was in a position here to take Marvin Harrison Jr., I love MHJ this year. I think he's going to be a freaking stud. I think he's in a great position to, really go balls to the walls, if you know what I mean. I'm loving me some Marvin Harrison Jr. this year. Do you think Mark Andrews is a good pick? Yeah, Mark Andrews is going really late. People forget that he had I think he had double-digit touchdowns last year. I think he had 11 touchdowns last year. Really good season for him. Hi, TY. What's good? What's going on, people on Instagram? How y'all doing? If you want to see the draft, by the way, I know I've said it, Chargers, hey, just got news. Chargers first-round running back Amari and Hampton will suit up and play in Thursday night in the Hall of Fame game. Second-round wide receiver Trey Harris will also be in action as well. The Chargers are whipping out their rookies on Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. Whipping out their rookies. Who do I take at pick 3? If you're at pick 3 and you're able to get Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan, actually, at pick 3, you're 100% guaranteed to take one of those guys. So I'm taking whatever one of the 3 falls, whatever one of the 3 doesn't go, either Jamar Chase, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Bijan Robinson. If those should be the top 3 picks in every single draft, I don't think it's a question. Not in the slightest. Who's the I'm trying to think about who else. Who else goes in the top 4 picks? Bijan, Jamar Chase, Saquon. I'm sorry. I would take Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs over Saquon this year. I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that's crazy at all. I don't think that's crazy in the slightest. I think grabbing Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs over Saquon is a good move. What's my Twitch name? TCO Fantasy Show. It's the same thing as TikTok, same thing as Instagram, same thing as everything. We're TCO Fantasy Show all over the place. So what's going on, people? Bro, you need a podcast? Once the season comes back around, we're going to have a podcast. Once the season gets a little bit closer, the Not a Football Show. That is it's kind of a podcast, not really. We post it to YouTube, me and my friend Sully Sports. We do a little little podcast. We talk about all the games during the season. We're going to be doing multiple shows a week once the season comes back around, so you'll be able to find that over on YouTube if you want to watch that. I should be live on YouTube, too. I just couldn't figure it out. I'm back on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. I want another running back, but I don't like any of the guys here. Maybe Joe Mixon? Joe Burrow's still on the board. Should we take Joe Burrow? Should we take Joe Burrow? What are your all's thoughts on me taking Joe Burrow here? Burrow? Joe? Take Burrow. Let's get some Joe Burrow. Oh my God, shit. Oof. I was running that clock down. Dude, 40 seconds is not enough time. 40 seconds is not enough time for these drafts. I feel like they should give you more time than that. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we should have a little bit longer. A little bit longer. But there we go. We get Burrow. Add him to the team. This is a fun team so far. I'm kind of a fan of this one. So far, Brian Thomas Jr., Nico Collins, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Joe Burrow. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of this. This is a good squad so far. Good squad. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I like what we got on here. Do you think the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender? No. Tico, what are your thoughts on the Texans? The Texans offense just had a crazy day. They mixed up the offensive line a little bit. I was going to talk about it in the training camp takeaways video, but I didn't. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I got some James Cook news. Anybody want some James Cook news? James Cook has asked the Bills for a deal in line with Saquon Barkley's current contract. However, the Bills have countered with a significantly lower offer and have made it clear that they won't reset the RB market with James Cook. What does that mean? It means I'm back up on the clock, and it also means that James Cook is not going to be a Buffalo Bill next season. That's what that means. But we're back on the clock. Oh, I want Rome Odunze. Not unless Travis Kelce. If Travis Kelce's still available, I want Rome Odunze. I'm sorry. I just want Rome Odunze. I've been seeing too many good Rome Odunze training camp videos to not want Rome Odunze. I fucking love some Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze is a fun guy, man. You got to love some Rome Odunze. I'm drafting him whenever I get an opportunity to. I'm getting me some Odunze. I'd rather have Rome Odunze than DJ Moore. I believe you're paying more for DJ Moore. Am I correct? I believe DJ Moore's going a little bit higher. I believe he's going two rounds higher than Rome Odunze. So love me some Rome Odunze. Get some Rome Odunze if you can. Go get yourself some Rome Odunze. How do I join on Underdog? We're done. We're only doing this draft probably for today, depending on how long. I mean, we're already kind of almost halfway through. We might get another one in, but I doubt it. If you didn't get into today's follower draft, tomorrow we are going to be doing another draft. And then Thursday, you're going to have a great opportunity to get into a draft on Thursday, because Thursday, we're going to be doing these drafts from the time the Hall of Fame game coverage starts, so about 7 o'clock, till there's nobody else who wants to do a draft. We're going to be drafting from 7 till about 12, 1 in the morning. We're going to be drafting for a very long time. We're going to do as many drafts as we can. It's the Hall of Fame game. You know, football's back on Thursday. It's very exciting. And we're going to do a bunch of drafts that day. So if you didn't get into today's draft, don't worry. You can get in tomorrow. You get into Thursday. And if you don't get in on either of those days, it's okay. We're going to be going live again next Monday in the same schedule, Monday through Thursday, once again, every single week until the season starts. And, yeah, so you should be able to get into one of those drafts. And what else was I going to say? But if you want to get ahead of the game and, set it up so it's going to be very quickly for you to join the draft, go download Underdog. Go download Underdog Fantasy. Use code TCO when you sign up. You're gonna get your money doubled on there, up to $1,000. So that's pretty nice, pretty W. And you're also gonna get a free pick. So go ahead and do that if you want to get into a league with me. Go ahead and go over there and do that. And then once you do that, you'll be able to get into a league with me. Yeah. Put some money in there, deposit some money, because every single one of these leagues that we do, what's the buy-in price? Yeah. So every single one of these leagues that we're going to do, hopefully by Thursday, Underdog is offering private drafts again, because right now they're not offering private drafts, so we're kind of just joining a random draft and hoping that you guys get in. But when they're offering private drafts, we're going to do about $3 or $5. Either a $3 draft or a $5 draft, so not anything crazy, nothing wild. Nothing wild. $3 or $5, you know. First place takes home a lot of money. Not really, takes home some money. It's just a fun, you know, fun, cheap way to get into a league. Maybe we'll do an expensive one. Maybe we'll do a big one. Maybe we'll, if there's any big ticket guys out there, we'll do a big one. Do a big one. Maybe we'll do a $25 league. Get crazy, $25 league. See if anybody's willing to bite on that. $25. Do a $25 league. Maybe shit. We'll see. We'll see who's feeling crazy that day. We'll see what's happening. When do you do your next one? I'm gonna do the next draft tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's the day we're gonna be going live. And Thursday we're gonna be going live around 7 p.m. and we're gonna be live for a very long time that night. But we're back up here in a pick. We only got 2 running backs right now, so not loving what I got on the board here. What about tight end? Oh, Travis Kelce's on the board. Give me Travis Kelce. Not even a question. Not even a question, dude. I love Travis Kelce. You know, when I projected it, I projected stats for every single tight end, and when I projected it, I believe I had Travis Kelce as a top 3 tight end. I had him getting back on the saddle, maybe not yardage-wise, but definitely touchdown-wise with Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a very big season, and I think that's going to reflect in Travis Kelce, especially with the Xavier Worthy injury that happened today. Hopefully he's okay, but still, he got hurt today. And Rashee Rice should have a suspension incoming. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong, but Rashee Rice should have an suspension incoming. Fun team. Fun squad. I like this team. What do we got so far? Who am I forgetting? Did I not write something down? Oh, no. Okay, wait. This was Kelce. Okay, we're on the clock. We need a running back. But I don't like any of these guys. Maybe we take another receiver. Not really loving any of the receivers that are available here. I guess we're going to grab Travis Etienne. I don't love that pick. I really don't like that pick whatsoever. I don't like the Etienne pick. I think there's a high chance he gets shot out of that backfield very quickly. But hey, he's going to be our RB3. I probably should have waited. I didn't really love that. Didn't love that. Not a fan. But okay, here's what we got. Joe Burrow, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, BTJ, Nico Collins, Roma Dunze, Travis Kelce. Pretty nice squad. RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey wasn't on the board, but I'm not sold on RJ Harvey. You know, I'm not. Not because he's not a good player, but because I'm more sold on J.K. Dobbins. I'm much more sold on J.K. Dobbins. You know, I think people underestimate how good of a running back J.K. Dobbins is. And I think that's a problem. I think we shouldn't be underestimating J.K. Dobbins. I think you're overestimating R.J. Harvey and underestimating J.K. Dobbins. So, just saying. Love me some J.K. Dobbins. And who's still on the board? Quinshon Judkins is also another weird one. You know, I feel like I can't draft Quinshon Judkins, you know, like morally, I feel like I can't draft Quinshon Judkins. But, you know, getting him in the back of what round are we going into? The 9th round here? Oh, yeah, we're going into the 9th round. Quinshon Judkins, it's an interesting one. Cam Skattebo, that's the guy on the board here I'm really loving to see. Cam Skattebo. Cam Skattebo's been absolutely tearing up camp. And I think he's going to be better than Tyrone Tracy. That's a pick I like. I love me some Cam Skattebo. You got the first round 9th pick? I couldn't read that, sorry. Yo, Tyler, can you follow me back? Maybe. I don't know. Can you donate to my Athlete of the Year, please? Maybe. Goku. You should get Love. Like Jordan Love? Jordan Love's pretty far down here. I don't know why. I feel like Jordan Love should be higher. I feel like there's a lot of value here with the later quarterbacks. J Love, T Law, CJ Stroud, Michael Penix, Tua. Stafford. Should we now pick Trey Davis? Actual love, obviously. Jordan Love, huh? RJ Harvey, brother, don't sleep on him. I am sleeping a little bit. I'm not crazy about RJ Harvey. I said it. I'm going to say it again. We need running backs. We're going to have to start doubling down here shortly. We're going to have to start looking for some other guys here. I like some of these running backs here. That's not true. I don't like a lot of these running backs here. Isaac Guerendo's always a fun pick, just because you can get there's a high chance CMC misses some games, and if he does, Isaac Guerendo is the man. It's not even a question. Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford is currently a starting running back in Cleveland. Braylon Allen. Some interesting guys. What quarterback? I took Joe Burrow. I'm probably going to wait on the quarterback position, though, with my next pick. I'm about to be back up here, though, in one pick, which means I'm going to get one of my guys that I want. I'm going to get one. I just hope I get the one I want. Come on, come on, come on. Dang it! Dang it! Jill's Venom. Ugh! You took my guy. I wanted Cam Scattaboo. It's okay, I'll take Zach Charbonnet. It's okay. They basically did the same exact thing. Dang it. Dang it. Took my guy. Took my guy. I wanted Cam Scattaboo. I have no Cam Scattaboo stock yet. Josh Allen is overrated. You're crazy. Josh Allen isn't overrated. You're wild. That's Josh Allen's the best QB in football. That's not fair. I'm not going to say that, actually. I take that back. You know, you got Lamar. Lamar and Josh are very close. They're the best quarterbacks in football at the moment, I would say. Patrick Mahomes is right there as well. Sorry, needed someone if CMC misses games. Lol. Real. I get it. You know, you can't have everybody you want. Can't have everybody you want. So right now I got Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet. It's an interesting backfield. I need another running back, and the only one who seems like they're going to be fantasy relevant to me is Quinshon Judkins. I'm not condoning anything he did, but I am drafting Quinshon Judkins with this pick. Quinshon Judkins did a terrible thing. We don't know when he's going to be back. He's probably going to get suspended, but I have no other running back I can pick here. I have to take Quinshon Judkins. Thoughts on Brock Bowers? I love Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is freaking awesome, man. Brock Bowers is going to be the tight end one, and it's going to be a tight end one by a long shot. You know, I don't think it's crazy to take Brock Bowers in the second round. It's not crazy to take Brock Bowers in the second round whatsoever. Did you see Josh Simmons fight at Chiefs training camp? Yes, I did. Josh Simmons freaking, what's his face? Ashton Gillette? Freaking socked him. Oh my goodness. Freaking socked him. What a dumb thing. Like, I'll never understand that. Football players getting into fights with helmets on. I'll always think that that's the stupidest thing. So stupid. All you're doing is trying to hurt yourself at that point, man. It's just terrible. Like, why would you punch another man with a helmet on? Stupid. Dumb. Think the Niners are going to get far, TCO? Yeah, they have the easiest schedule in the league. If the Niners don't make the playoffs, if the Niners don't win 12-plus games this year, Kyle Shanahan should be on the hot seat. So should John Lynch. They should both be on the hot seat. Not even a question. Not even a question. Wild, Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen is now entering his 8th season in the NFL. I think that sounds about right. That's not that wild. That sounds about right. How do you join my league? Well, thank you for asking. Today's league is full, so we probably won't be doing any more drafts here today. But tomorrow, we're going to be doing another draft, so you can try to get in tomorrow at 5 p.m. And then Thursday, we're going to be drafting all night from 7 p.m. till the end of the night, till the end of the Hall of Fame game, and maybe even later. Who knows? We're going to be drafting all night when that time comes around. And, yeah, we're going to be doing that over on Underdog. So if you want to get ahead of the game, go download Underdog Fantasy. Use code TCO when you sign up. You're gonna get your first deposit matched. $1,000 in bonus cash, or up to $1,000 in bonus cash, and a free pick. You can go ahead and do that whenever you feel like it. It'll just get you ahead of the game, so you'll be able to join the draft easier. And yeah, put some money in there. We're gonna do our leagues aren't very expensive. We usually do $3 or $5 drafts, so nothing crazy. And yeah, that's how you get into a league with me. Pretty simple. We need some wide receivers. Maybe another tight end too. We need some wide receivers. Our wide receiver room is looking a little weak. Even though we got BTJ, Nico Collins, and Rome Odunze. Very nice 3. But we need some more wide receivers. Somebody asked what happened with Luther Burden. I don't quite know exactly. I guess he had something to say about the Bears team drills. And, I'm on the clock. Give me a second. Who can have big weeks? Rashad Bateman. I'm going to take Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman, I think, makes the most sense. Yeah, we're going to take Rashad Bateman. He can catch some touchdowns. I mean, Rashad Bateman's in a good position. I guess he got into a fight with Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson said, leave. Get off this field. It's time to go. You're done. And that's kind of what happened. I believe he came back, though. I believe he came back. I believe he eventually came back. DJ Moore come back? What happened to Michael Thomas? Robbed the Saints and then decided to leave the league. That's what happened. With the James Cook news, should we grab Ray Davis in all drafts, Tico? Yes and no. I mean, if you're drafting... yeah, you draft Ray Davis as a handcuff, but James Cook's still going to be good. The Bills might not want to pay James Cook, but that doesn't... Oh, wait, I'm back on the clock. Give me 1 second. Pat Bryant. I think I'm going to take Pat Bryant. Yeah, I'm going to take Pat Bryant. That's a fun guy. Give me Pat Bryant. I love me some Pat Bryant. James Cook is still going to cook. Like, James Cook, it doesn't matter if the Bills give him a contract or not. James Cook is going to play some ball. You know why? Because he's playing for a contract. Whether that contract comes from the Bills or another team next season, James Cook's playing for money, and James Cook is going to get his money. So I would still be drafting James Cook. I'm not worried about it whatsoever. It actually kind of reminds me of Josh Jacobs with the Raiders. You know, he had a really big season with them and then left and went to the Packers. Charbonnet. Who am I missing here? Charbonnet, Judkins, Bateman. Okay, Bateman. Judkins. Okay. So far, I like what we got. I like our team so far. We got Brian Thomas Jr., Nico Collins, Rome Odunze, Rashad Bateman, Pat Bryant at receiver, so nice receiver room. Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet, Quinshon Judkins, nice RB room. Travis Kelce at tight end, Joe Burrow at QB. Do we need some tight ends and quarterbacks? Yeah, but we got good stuff so far, so not mad. Not mad. Who is in this draft that is also in this live or stream? Who's a live stream? Who's here that's also who's in the draft from here? I'm at 5, J Money's at 5. Let's see, who else? Idiot, Sand, Unknown, Gills is here, Drew got sauce. X-Clods. Okay, awesome. So there's a lot of people in here. Okay, awesome. We got a lot of people in here. That's good. We got at least 6 or 7. 6, 7. What do you think about Terry McLaurin? Needs to get that extension done. We need that extension, man. Need that extension. JSN or MHJ? Don't ask me these questions. I play with my heart. Don't ask me these questions. JSN or MHJ? Oh. Marvin Harrison Jr. does look damn good. That's a tough question. Who would you guys rather have, MHJ or JSN? Let me hear what you guys think. That's a tough question, MHJ or JSN. JSN, all the way. Wow, okay, a lot of JSN. I'm shocked that was that much JSN. That's actually crazy to me. I'm shocked that, oh shit, I'm on the clock. What do we got at tight end? Nothing? Okay, what do we got at quarterback? Not much. Okay, fuck. I don't know who to draft. I'm just going to take Bryce Young. Oh, God. That's bad. That's bad. I fucked up the QB and tight end position. Dang it. That sucks. But I see how I can unmess it up. I see some guys here that I can fix this with. I got it. We're going to figure this out. Ladies and gentlemen, is anybody hyped that football's on in 2 days? It might not be real football. It might be preseason football. Yeah, Bryce Young, GG's. Patrick is retiring. Who's Patrick? Nobody's retiring. I want Bo Nix. Breakout season from Bryce Young. I hope. Hope he's on my underdog team. I hope so. What do we got? We got 5 more picks. 5 more picks here. I'm gonna get Cade Otton. Why is Cade Otton? Why is Cade Otton so low? Oh, he's sidelined by a hamstring? I didn't know that. I don't need a tight end that's going to play every week. He'll be back eventually, right? I hope. Sure hope. So right now we got Joe Burrow, Bryce Young, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet, Quinshon Judkins, BTJ, Nico Collins, Roma Dunze, Rashad Bateman, Pat Bryant, Travis Kelce, Cade Otton. Pretty good team so far. I don't mind it. Pretty good team so far. I don't know if I like it better or worse than yesterday's. Thoughts on Clint Kubiak? One of the best offensive coordinators in the league. Going to make a great head coach next year or the year after. Has somebody already drafted Kyle Pitts? Yes, somebody's definitely already drafted Kyle Pitts. 100%. 100%. Yo. 13-4 Commanders? Not crazy to say that. Not crazy. Thoughts on Bucky? Bucky Irving has the chance to be a top 5 running back this year. You know, am I projecting him to be a top 5 running back? No. But he could be. Could be a top 5 running back. Martin Emerson's being carted off the field with a towel over his head. He planted his left leg at the end of the play and fell to the ground. Couldn't put any weight on his leg as he was helped to the cart. Bad news, ladies and gentlemen, for Martin Emerson. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Are you doing fantasy football? Yes, I am. We're doing a draft right now. We're going to be able to do another draft tomorrow. We're going to do another draft the next day. We're going to be drafting until the season starts. Till Thursday, September 4th. We're going to be drafting. What round do you think Genty's going in? The first? The first round. And if you want to see the draft that we're currently doing, you can head on over to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. Oh my God, we're 13 followers away from 6,000 followers over there. If you want to go join up and follow, we need 13 more followers to hit 6,000. That'd be pretty cool. We're getting close over there. That's pretty awesome. We need 13 more followers. 13. You can follow over there, TCO Fantasy Show. Chiefs will not go 17-0. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. I forgot. I took Cade Otton with that pick. We got 4 more picks here. 4 more picks. How's my day going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Doing a follower draft. Kind of a follower draft. Not really. Not a legit follower draft, but still a follower draft. There's followers in here. And if you want to get into a follower draft with us, we're going to be going live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. On Thursday, we're going live at 7 p.m. And we're on Thursday, we're going to be streaming all night. We're going to be streaming from 7 to 12 all night. And, yeah, definitely should join up for that. Did I see the Chiefs fight? I did. I did see the Chiefs fight. Mr. Josh Simmons. Fucking bah. 12 more followers get to 6,000 over on Twitch. If you want to join up, follow the TCO Fantasy Show over on Twitch so we can get to 6,000 followers. That'd be pretty cool. We're about to be back up here with another pick. I think I'm going to take a running back. I think I'm going to take Kareem Hunt. I love taking Kareem Hunt as my last running back. I love taking Kareem Hunt as my last running back just because if you take Kareem Hunt as your last running back, you know, there's got to be a week where Isaiah Pacheco goes down, right? Right? I'm not wishing Isaiah Pacheco to go down, but odds are that Isaiah Pacheco is probably going to go down for a week. So give me Kareem Hunt. Now we need, what do we need? We need another quarterback, another tight end, and one more receiver. So quarterback, receiver, tight end. Oh, shit. Quarterback, receiver, tight end. Which rookie do you think is overhyped? You want me to tell you a rookie that I think is overhyped? Oh, people aren't going to like that answer. People aren't going to like this. I got 2. Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden, I think Matthew Golden is going to have some trouble. I think Matthew Golden's not going to be this, you know, guy that everybody loves. I think Matthew Golden might be... Oh, I'm back on the clock. Sheesh. Give me a second. Why don't we grab a quarterback? Why don't we grab a quarterback? Because that seems like the position that's going to run out here the quickest. Let's take Anthony Richardson. Let's take Anthony Richardson. Let's grab Anthony Richardson real quick in round 16. Anthony Richardson. Put him on the board. Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson. That should be an interesting one. Grab Tua. Tua's off the board. Tua already went. There is no Tua, so we can't grab Tua. What rookie do I... Oh, I never answered what rookie did I think was overhyped. Matthew Golden, first of all, because I think Matthew Golden is... You know, I think you got Jaden Reed. I think you got Rome Odunze. I think you got... Not Rome Odunze, I'm sorry. You got Romeo Doubs. You got Christian Watson, Tucker Kraft, Luke Musgrave. You got so many different pass catchers in that offense. I don't think Matthew Golden's going to be that crazy. And then I also think Ashton Genty's a little overhyped. At least in fantasy football. At least in fantasy football. Don't get me wrong. I love Ashton Genty. I have a Boise State Ashton Genty jersey. But I think Ashton Genty's a little overhyped. A little bit. A little. You know, we're taking him in the first. We're taking him a little early in the first round. The Raiders offense doesn't project to be very good. We're about to hit 6,000 followers on Twitch. We may have just hit it, actually. No, we need 5 more. 5 more. Shout out Quentin Davis, Kling Kyron, Love Ruff, Illogical Lowell, Bush 30 PK, Donovan VO, No Poem, Hackonomics, In Dustin We Trust, The Greek Freak. Shout out you guys for getting us close to 6,000. Barhoom ZPG, we need 4 more. What else do I need? What else do I need to draft here? What have I already taken? I got Cade. I need a tight end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a tight end and a receiver, I think. Right? Yeah, I need a tight end and a receiver. Okay. Okay, LeBron! JNFCJ, we need 2 more! 2 more! I think. Might have already hit it, actually. No, we need 3 more. Just kidding. We need 3 more followers. We're about to take our last people here. Can you grab Waddle? I wish. I wish I wasn't in the 17th round. I would love to grab Waddle right now. I know who I want at these 2 picks, though. I know who I want. That's not true. I don't know who I want. I don't know why I said that like I did. Just kidding. I do know who I want. I know exactly who I want. I know exactly who I want. I know exactly who I want. Can I join the league? You can't join today. We're almost done with this draft. We're going to be going through and rating some people's teams shortly. But you can join tomorrow. We're going to be going live again tomorrow at 5 p.m., and we're going to be doing another one of these drafts. So come through tomorrow, and we can get you into one of these leagues. We need 1 more follower to hit 6,000. One more follower on Twitch, and we hit 6K. One more. Bang! We hit it! We just hit 6K. Simon Teff, Coldplay, DJ Stone, thank you so much. We just hit 6K. Awesome. Good job, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. We just hit 6K over on Twitch. I'm going to be taking, with this pick, I'm going to be taking, where is he at? Where is he at? Where'd he go? Did somebody take Tyler Lockett? Did somebody take Tyler Lockett when I wasn't looking? Gosh darn it. Somebody took Tyler Lockett when I wasn't looking. Let's take Jermaine Burton. Dang it. Somebody took Tyler Lockett. That sucks. I wanted Tyler Lockett. That was the guy I wanted. Dang it. Gosh darn it. This guy I wanted him. Dang it. So with our last pick, we got to take a tight end. We hit 6K, boys. Don't mind my name. I made this count a while ago. How do you feel about the Texans' schedule? You never talked about it? Pretty sure I did. Go under my record prediction videos. I'm pretty sure I did talk about the Texans. Almost 100% sure I did. Our last tight end, I think we're going to take Terrence Ferguson. Right? I don't know who else I would take. Let's take Terrence Ferguson. Get a rookie, you know. There's always a chance for rookies to, shine. But yeah, we got our team, ladies and gentlemen. We got our team. Here we go. This is what we got. Quarterback. I need everybody to rate this team, so listen up. I need y'all to help me rank this team. This is what we got here. We got Joe Burrow, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. Running back, we got Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet, Quinshon Judkins, and Kareem Hunt. Wide receiver, Brian Thomas Jr., Nico Collins, Roma Dunze, Rashad Bateman, Pat Bryan, Jermaine Burton. And at tight end, we got Travis Kelce, Cade Otton, Terrence Ferguson. What would you give that team on a B, C, D, E, F, G? What would you give it? A+, B+, C+. I'm going to say that I might have a bit of a hole at tight end. I think tight end's a little weak. B-, B+, A. D, probably. That's funny. C-, Z, A-. Okay. B. Okay. My running back room, I think we made out really well without drafting a first or second round running back. I think we did a really good job there with grabbing running backs. I think we did a really good job of rounding out that room. Quarterback room is weak. The quarterback room is for sure weak. That's going to be a problem. in the season, that might be the thing that loses me the league because this QB room is pretty ass. Who wants me to rate their team? Give me a team. Let's rate it. If you got a team, tell me. You got a team? Give me a name. What team name should I rate? X-Claudes? Is that what your name is on here? Tell me what your name is on there. Simon. Let's see. Where's Simon? Simon? Why is it like half cut off? Can I fix that? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Specs. Let's just do specs. I saw specs. Let's do specs first. Okay. Baker Mayfield, Cam Ward, Daniel Jones. That's a weak QB room. Can't deny it. I'm sorry. That is a weak QB room. You're in a very similar situation as me, but I think Joe Burrow is better than Baker Mayfield. I think Bryce Young might be better than Cam Ward. I think that's fair to say. And I think Daniel Jones might be playing the fiddle to Anthony Richardson. Running back. Oh, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the sub, Kojak. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Bucky Irving, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Tyjae Spears, Tyler Algier, Miles Sanders. Interesting RB room. Bucky's got some upside. James Cook, good. DeAndre Swift is being slept on. Tyjae Spears, I haven't even heard anything about. Tyler Algier's always there. He's always a fun guy. And Miles Sanders could be the RB1 in Dallas, so I like that. Wide receivers, you got Amon-Ra, Terry, Khalil, Godwin, Kirk, Pierce. That's nice. Not bad. And then Mark Andrews, Jonnu Smith, Chikakonkwo. I think this is a B. Maybe a B- because you had such a big hole at quarterback. You got the same thing I got. I'm going to give it a B-. B-. For tomorrow, for leagues tomorrow, here at TikTok, and how do we join? Okay, so here's what happens. If you want to get into a league with me tomorrow, you could be on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Every single one of them, you're going to be able to see me and you're going to be able to hear what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter. You just got to have the Underdog app downloaded. That's really all that matters. You got to have the Underdog app downloaded. Make sure you use code TCO when you download it. You're going to get your first deposit doubled up to $1,000, and you're going to get a free pick. And just get that ready. If you get your Underdog app ready, then it's going to make it a lot easier for you to join the league. So that's the best way for me to tell you how to do it. Okay, next team. Let's do Smiley. Smiley, let's look what you got. Caleb Williams, Shadur. That is the weakest QB room I've ever seen in my entire life. That's a problem. You're going to lose this league. I regret to inform you. You're in the same boat with us. But you got Ashton Jeanty, Devon Achane, Jaden Blue. Oh, my God. What happened? What happened? You drafted 2 running backs and then didn't draft another running back until pick 131? Sheesh. Lord. But Jadon Blue, Ray Davis, Rashad White, Keaton Mitchell, lots of good backups. Don't know how that's going to go. Rashee Rice, Travis Hunter. Oh, my gosh. What did you spend such high draft capital on? What happened here? You took Jeanty, Achane, so back-to-back. You got good guys there. What was your next pick? What did you take after that? Rashee Rice. Okay, I think you took Rashee Rice. Taking Rashee Rice at 30 is insane. I think that's something you got to go and talk to your doctor about that one. And then George Kittle afterwards. Oh, my goodness. Smiley, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't like your team. I'm sorry. I don't like this team. I think this team is lacking a lot of good things. You know, I can't lie. Like, I love Ashton Jeanty. I love Devon Achane, but shit, this wide receiver room is deep, but in a bad way. I don't love this team. This team's a C+ in my opinion. I'm sorry. Who's next? Let's go. Drew got sauce. Let's see what he got. Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, Russell Wilson. Great job. Great QB room. Love that. Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Tyrone Tracy, Dylan Sampson, Tank Bigsby. Is it the strongest RB room? No. Is it a very consistent, reliable RB room? Yes. So, I don't mind that. Wide receivers. Ooh. This is a good wide receiver room. Malik Neighbors. Listen to this one. Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jerry Jeudy, Jaden Reed, Wan'Dale Robinson, Adam Thielen, A.D. Mitchell. You don't need Adam Thielen and A.D. Mitchell. You could have saved your time there and tried to draft something else, maybe another running back or something. You don't need those guys. They're not going to help you. When you got these good of wide receivers, you don't need those guys. But other than that, very good wide receiver room. Love that combo of Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. That's fun. What code do we use again? Code TCO, TCO. Use code TCO on Underdog when you sign up. You're going to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000 and a free pick. Make sure you use code TCO. If not, you're losing out on free money. And then tight end, you got Sam Laporta, Tyler Warren, Isaiah Likely. I love this team. I think this team's an A. This is the best team I've seen so far. Drew got sauce. Clap it up for Drew got sauce. Best team I've seen so far. Malik Neighbors or Amon-Ra? I want Malik Neighbors. Okay, who's next? Landon. Let's see what Landon's got. Ooh. It's a good wide receiver. This QB room is weird. This QB room is really weird. I mean, I think it's going to work. Justin Fields, Michael Penix, Jordan Love. And you took them in that order, too. That's the even weirder part. Because the funny part about this is that I have these quarterbacks the complete opposite. I have Jordan Love, Michael Penix, Justin Fields. But very interesting way to draft that. I think that's a good QB room. I think that's very interesting. Bijan, Isaiah Pacheco, Jordan Mason, Nick Chubb, Braylon Allen, Justice Hill. That's a week. If Bijan goes down, you're screwed. You're going to lose the league. If Bijan gets hurt for even a couple games, you're going to lose the league. It's over. So I don't like that. A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, DK Metcalf, Jaden Higgins, D-Hop. Fantastic wide receiver room. It's not going to pick up the slack, though, of your RBs. That's the truth. And then Colston Loveland and Dalton Schultz. That's weak. This is C+. This is C+. I love what you did with your QB room. I might use this same strategy tomorrow. I think this is a really good strategy you used here with Justin Fields, Michael Penix, and Jordan Love. I think you did a really good job with that. But I think you messed up some other things here. I think you messed up this RB room. I think this RB room got messed up because if Bijan goes down, you're fucked. No better way to put it. You're fucked. Your wide receiver room is fantastic. Can't deny that. But instead of drafting some of these receivers, instead of taking DJ Moore at pick 48 and DK Metcalf at pick 49, I wouldn't have minded if you took a freaking running back there. Take a running back and, make this RB room, get yourself a real RB2. Isaiah Pacheco's cool, but he's not, going to be able to compete with some of the other RB2s in this league, and that's the truth. C+, maybe a B-, because I really like some of the other stuff you did. Who are we looking at next? Give me a team. Who are we looking at next? Who have we not looked at? Let me know. Let me know whose team we have not looked at. Simon. Let's see. Lamar, JJ, Geno. Perfect. Good job. You got a guy who's got really high upside. If he goes down, you got JJ, you got Geno. They're going to put up points. I like that. Saquon, Chase Brown, J.K. Dobbins, Jalen Warren, Javonte Williams, Will Shipley. I love this RB room. Saquon Barkley gives you a high upside. Chase Brown gives you also a high upside. People don't want to talk about that. Chase Brown is very good. J.K. Dobbins is also going to be good. Jalen Warren has the opportunity to be good. Javonte Williams could be the RB1 for the Cowboys. Love it. Great job. Wide receivers. Ooh. Taking a big risk. You're taking a big risk here at wide receiver by putting your wide receiver 1 is T-Mac. Your wide receiver 2 is J-Mo. Wide receiver 3 is Zay Flowers. It's not bad, but it's a big risk. This could be what makes or breaks you. This could be the thing that, takes his team to... If Tedderell McMillan comes out and has a 1,200-yard season, you could win the league. You could win this league easily. You have it in the bag. And J-Mo's got that high upside. Zay Flowers is consistent. Kinda, not really, but whatever. Trey Harris should have some high upside, once it gets a little bit further into the year. Marvin Mims is slept on. And then Jalen Royals also, good pick down there. And then at tight end, TJ Hawkinson, Elijah Arroyo, Jatavion Sanders. I give this team a B+. You really knocked the QB position out of the ballpark. RB, you did a very good job. Wide receiver, you took a very big risk. But it's still good. Chase or JJ? Jamar Chase, not a question. Jamar Chase is better than Justin Jefferson. Not a question. B+, yeah. Anybody else's team we need to look at? Gills? Let's look at Gills. Gills, Bo Nix, Tua, Jackson Dart. I feel like we lack a little bit of upside with that, but it's not bad. It's not going to make or break you. That's That's not going to be the reason you lose. It's going to be because you're quarterback. So, okay, just kidding. It might be the reason you lose because you drafted Bo Nix and Tua. They both have a Week 12 bye. There's going to be a week. If Jackson Dart's not starting by Week 12, which I don't think he will be, you're not going to have a quarterback Week 12. So think about that one. CMC, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Cam Scattaboo, Kendre Miller. Great RB room. One of the best RB rooms I've seen so far. I love that. Wide receivers, Drake London, Calvin Ridley, Debo, Hollywood, Cooper Kupp, Jack Betch, Calvin Austin. That's a good wide receiver room as well. And then you got Jake Ferguson, Zach Ertz, and Pat Freiermuth at the tight end. Not going to make or break you. Might make or break you on Week 12, but not going to make or break you in the grand scheme of things. Nothing here is going to make or break you. So I like this team. This is a good team. This is a B-plus team. Maybe even an A-. This is a good team. Not my favorite. That belongs to somebody else, but still a good team. Good job, Gills. This is a good team. Good setup. Good job. Very good job. Did I look at everybody's teams? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let me know. Did I look at everybody's teams? If I didn't look at your team, let me know. Let me know. Rashee Rice sentence. Last call. Anybody else? No? Okay. That's it. That was our second draft of the season. Pretty happy with it. Came out pretty nicely. If you're still watching and you want to get into a league tomorrow or Thursday, listen up. Listen up. Every league, I usually do 12-person leagues, so there should be 11 spots for people to join. And what we're doing is we're doing Underdog best ball drafts. If you want to join, head on over to Underdog, download the app, use code TCO. You're going to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. And you can get your first deposit matched up to $1,000 and a free pick, and you're going to be in position to get into a league with me. So join the live. Tomorrow we're going live again at 5 p.m. Thursday we're going live at 7 p.m., and we're going to be streaming on Thursday the whole entire Hall of Fame game, maybe even a little longer if there's people who still want to join leagues. And yeah, that's how you get into a league with me. So what do you need to do now if you want to get into a league? Go over to Underdog, use code TCO, and do that. That's how you're going to get into a league with me. That's all we got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching over on Twitch, peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good night. And yeah, peace out, people on Twitch.